Hey guys, Wilson here, and it is day 2, which is a rest day on the 14-day flip. You guys should be feeling fairly sore today after your first 2 workouts yesterday. I know it's nothing, it's nothing unusual. Sorry, nothing unusual to have those sore legs, sore, abs and arms today. That is totally expected. I knew exactly how you were going to be feeling today. In fact, you're going to be feeling like that for the next 3 to 4 days. Come Friday, you work out on Friday, you'll notice that your body's adapting to it and getting used to it. Tomorrow's workout, you feel like you say to yourself, you go, nah, there's no way I can do a workout today, I'm too sore, I'm too loose. But what you got to really do is the first 5 minutes into your warm-up, you're going to loosen off and you're going to be feeling so much better from it as well. So you've got to make sure tomorrow you get your workout done. And you've got to take my word on it, you will be feeling better. What's more, guys, is once you do that next workout on Wednesday, you're literally switching on your fat burning hormones and you're switching on off your fat storing switch, and that's what we want to achieve in this week, guys. It's all about that frequency. You don't get results doing once a week or twice a week. You get results doing your 3 days a week, and of course we're doing those 2 workouts on those days as well. So today, guys, I'm going to just explain what you can be doing to get rid of that soreness on your rest day today. When I say rest days, I don't literally just mean taking it easy. Yes, we're not going to be working out, but we still want to do some active recovery, so we can get the most out of our recovery and again the most out of our fat loss. It's not just about the workouts, guys, it's what happens in between, and this is an absolute key element of incinerating a lot of body fat in the next 14 days. So it all comes down to our rest in between and what we do in between those workouts. So to deal with those sore muscles, firstly you can take cold showers. Take a 5 minute, if you get the shower head, and just spray ice cold water onto your legs for 5 minutes. And then have your normal warm shower after that. That's going to help ease some of the pain. It really does work very well. And I've just put apple, but I actually mean apply. A little typo right there, but it's apply magnesium oil onto the skin. You can get that from Boots or Holland & Barrett's. The Better You magnesium oil. Don't take the tablet form. Go for the magnesium oil that you apply onto the skin. That's going to help restore the magnesium into your muscles and take away that soreness and get everything feeling much better again. Magnesium oil is super healthy. It's going to help with every functional cell in your body, and it's going to help get rid of that muscle soreness as well. So you can get that from Boots or Holland & Barrett's for around about 13 quid. Or I'm going to show you in just a moment where you can get it through on Google for about 7 quid. And then the next thing, guys, is just to keep moving. In fact, I'll show you the warm-up that you can be doing that I didn't post yesterday, but this is the warm-up that actually what you're doing before all of your workouts, and also on your recovery days as well, just to loosen off the muscles. So what I'll do is just expand that so you can see it on screen. We can get that right. Superb. Here we go. So this is the warm-up, guys, that I want you to be doing, starting with your squats. There we go. So basic principles of your squats, guys, just pushing your hips back as if you was taking a seat. Give me about 10 repetitions of each one. These are your jumping jacks. Getting about 10 repetitions of those. This is called bum smacking. Let me just pause it here. What we're doing here, guys, is, let me just beating the bum cheeks up. Let me get the next shot. What we're doing here, guys, is taking your arms back, so you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, okay? I'm squeezing my glutes, my bum cheeks together, keeping up nice and tall, eyes looking forwards, and I'm just taking my arms into almost like I'm flexing my biceps, but I'm not. I'm just squeezing my shoulder blades back and pinching my shoulder blades together. I'm going to hold it for about 5 seconds, then relax my back, my shoulders, relax my bum cheeks that I've been squeezing, and just with my fist beat my glutes up, and that gets the contractions going. This is going to improve our squat and our posture as well. We want to really work those glutes, so we're just warming up the glutes right there. Then we're going to go into a forward lunge, just dropping down that knee down to ground, stepping up and down. That's a simple forward lunge, guys. You're looking to stretch your back toe, keep your shoulders over your hips, not leaning forwards, keeping your head, shoulders over your hips, and again about 10 repetitions, dropping your knee down, getting your hip in line with your knee. That's your forward lunge then. We're going to go into a side lunge. Get a bit of room in the room. And all we're doing is a lunge again, but we're just stepping out nice and wide, making sure the knee doesn't go over the ankle. It's either above the ankle or behind it. It doesn't go past it, so we're not rolling on the ankles. And we're just stepping out the side and stretching off those hips. This is called your side lunge, guys. And again, we're loosening off. Place a hand on your shoulder and a hand on your hip. Okay, and we're going to kick the arms out. Make sure we're rotating the foot through like we're doing a golf swing here, and we're getting the torso warmed up and activating those deep core muscles, your abdominals. Okay, we're just kicking the hands out like we're trying to get the blood into the fingertips. Back into your jumping jacks, about 10 repetitions. Then we're going to go seal jacks. Cross your legs, cross your arms, kick out, cross, out, cross. So your left leg goes in front, your left arm goes on top, then your right arm goes on top, and your right leg goes in front, just like so. These are like seal jacks. They're called seal jacks. Rotate your arms forward, 10 repetitions of these. Big circles round to open up those shoulders. So big circles forwards, and then we're going to take it back, big circles back. 10 repetitions again, really open up those shoulders and stretching out the chest on this one. And all we're going to do is open the chest, slap the back, open, slap, open, slap. Again, guys, 10 repetitions and really open up that chest on there. Once we've done that, then we're going to take it into some ankle rotations. Again, 10 repetitions on one ankle out to your right side, and then we're going to turn it around to the opposite direction and do 10 in the other direction. Cool. So we're looking to go for the corners on this one. Big circles round, looking for the corners, opening up that ankle. Same on the opposite ankle again. At this point, guys, tomorrow, Wednesday, you're going to be feeling a lot looser at this point right now into your warm-up. And again, take it back the other way around. Just loosen off those ankles. Good, good, good. And again, do the same warm-up for your workouts, the start of your workouts. Just starting off nice and light, just bouncing your toes. A little bit higher. Then a little bit higher. And then what we'll eventually do is scoop the arms underneath to gain some real height. Bounce up and keep the knees nice and soft, landed at the knees. Now what I want you to do is just give me a Y, not a W, not a T, not an I. And drop the bum down to the ground, like so, keeping your arms overhead. Ass to grass, guys. Drop your bum lower than your knees, okay? So to your knees or lower. Ass to grass, get it nice and low. Like you're trying to sit onto your ankles here, but keep your arms locked out, don't let them bend into a W shape. Okay? Drop it down. And that, guys, is your warm-up. Okay? So do that. And we'll get over to the presentation again. Where are we? Cool. Here we go. So back onto that presentation, guys. That's going to get rid of your sore muscles by doing that. And again, I want you to do that in your warm-up days. One thing that is very, very important in between your workouts is your sleep, guys. You know, that's where the recovery happens. I always say if you're not sleeping, then you're probably eating. And if we're not sleeping, we're also releasing a lot of cortisol, which is your fat hormone, which is going to give you belly fat, okay? So we want to reduce that cortisol. Not only that, guys, your sleep is your chance for your adrenal glands, which have absolutely been firing all day, to have a rest, okay? And by resting, we're actually balancing out our hormones. Not only are we balancing out our hormones for fat loss, we're also you know, lowering your insulin levels down, which is your insulin hormone. We're lowering that down as we're fasting throughout the night, which is absolutely fantastic at basically getting rid of you know, your high blood sugar levels, and improving your insulin resistance. Sorry, your insulin sensitivity. A lot of people that are getting type 2 diabetes and keep eating high starchy GI foods that are giving them type 2 diabetes, that's caused because of high blood sugar levels, and then the release of insulin, which actually converts that into hip fat. What we're doing at night is we're actually lowering that, and we're getting our wave of growth hormone, which is what they're spending $4,000 over in the US for in Hollywood, just to look and feel younger and burn more body fat. We can do that naturally with our sleep. So right now, I want you to commit to the next 14 days to getting into bed at 10:30, no later. And here's ways that you can improve your sleep. Firstly, I want you to get hold of something called Tulsi tea. I'll show you where you can get hold of that in just a moment. And drink 2-3 cups of that Tulsi tea. It's absolutely phenomenal stuff. Comes from the holly basil plant, and really good at lowering cortisol levels. Have it throughout the day if you feel like you're getting stressed out. Next thing is to switch off your TV and your laptop 60 minutes before bed. We don't want what the TV does, the lights emitted from the TV and your laptop. It actually stimulates the back of your brain, and we're stimulating the brain. We're not going to be able to relax and unwind and dim your switch to get you to sleep. Next thing to do is to take an ice cold shower, which is great for your muscle soreness, but also at lowering your core temperature and getting you prepared for sleep as well. We're going to apply that magnesium oil, not apple, magnesium oil. We're going to apply that magnesium oil onto your legs after that shower then, which is also going to aid in your sleep. Magnesium is absolutely fantastic for helping with sleep as well. You'll notice that when you apply it onto your skin and see the effects of implementing this. Then you can get into bed and put the sheets over and read a bit of fiction, guys, just to unwind. Not non-fiction. You don't want to be reading anything that's going to stimulate your head or anything like that. You just want to get lost in something. So, you know, a bit of Harry Potter or a bit of Game of Thrones, something like that. And I'm into at the moment, a bit of zombie fiction or something like that. Get into that, guys, and just unwind and get your creative juices flowing before you go to bed. And one last thing that you need to be doing is sleeping in a pitch black room. With not even the standby on the telly. I'd even get the telly out of your bedroom if you can. You want to be sleeping in a pitch black room and no distractions on. If your alarm clock's emitting light, try and just throw a book over the top of it, or make sure your phone's away as well. You don't want anything like that. Don't sleep next to your phone either. What we're doing these days is we're living in a really acidic environment where there's a lot of things that place stress onto the body, and one of those being, the microwaves that are emitted from your mobile phones. So try not to sleep right next to it. If you can just put it in a drawer somewhere nearby, that you don't have to sleep right next to it, guys. So that's ways that I want you to improve onto your sleep, getting into bed by 10:30 for the next 14 days, and see the massive difference that's going to make for you guys. Right, moving on, I'm going to show you where you can get your magnesium oil from. If you literally go over to Google and you type in magnesium. Right, guys, so I've gone over to Google, I've typed in magnesium oil into Google. As I said, you can get it from £7. So you click on that link and it'll show you somewhere where you can get it for £7. Gotta shop around a bit on this one. Somewhere down here, there's £9 low. Oh, there we go. Macklingtons, you can get it there for £7.47, which is an absolute bargain for this stuff, with 99p delivery as well. I also wanted to show you where to get Tulsi tea from. So Tulsi tea, just put that into your Google. The top search, I think it is. No, this one, Organic India Tulsi tea, health food stores. I'm actually going to be stocking this soon at boot camp. If you want to get hold of it from myself, but you can get it here for 25 bags, tea bags for about £2. I know you get it on eBay as well, but you can get that one for £2, and they deliver straight away from you. So that's your Tulsi tea, and that's it, guys. So if you get cracking on there, and yeah, that was it. That was everything I want to show you. Yeah, one last thing, guys. Right, so if you head over to the 14-day flip secret group, guys, make sure that you are posting up on here. Plenty of you are right now. That you're just posting up how you're feeling, how you're doing, how the workouts work, etc. Any questions, let them up on there. Comment on other people's comments, because, guys, it's about that accountability and supporting everybody else. Don't be selfish on this one. That's what's important, guys. You've got to give to get, okay? So make sure you're supporting other people as well, and it's going to help you in turn by doing that. So head over to the group page and make sure you're supporting everybody on there. This video is also going up onto the membership site as well, which is at fatburneracademy.com, which is over here. But as I say, if you can get onto Facebook, if you can create a Facebook account, this is going to help you to get interacting on here as well, guys, because I'll be posting all the content up on here as well as the membership site. So make sure you're doing that. And one last final thing, guys, make sure you've emailed me now, because still everybody hasn't done it yet. Most of you have, but not everybody has. Email me your measurements, like we showed you how to do them, and also email me your before and after photos, front, side on, and back as well, in your bikini or your swimming trunks. You've got to do this, guys. If you haven't, you're missing out on the 14-day flip, which you signed up to anyway, and that's your loss, guys. So don't be left behind. As I said, in the next 14 days, you can lose up to £14. This is what you got to be doing. Follow the plan, and the plan will work for you. Have a freaking awesome day, guys. I'll catch you soon.